Your eyes, don't just help you see the world, they quietly tell the story of your brain. What many people don't realize is this: the eye is a powerful mirror of brain nutrition. Scientists now know that what shows up in the retina also reflects what is happening in the brain, even thinking and memory. That's huge. It means eye health is no longer just about vision charts and glasses. It's about total human health. This is where eye care is changing. Optometry is stepping into a new role, not only checking sight, but protecting long-term brain and body health. The future of eye care is brighter than ever, and it starts with understanding nutrition. Today on Vision Bright Official, we explore the deep connection between diet, eye pigments, and brain function. This episode dives into the science behind natural pigments that collect in the retina and why they matter so much for clear vision, mental sharpness, and healthy aging. At the center of this conversation is a world-leading researcher in eye nutrition. His work connects food, the eye, and the brain in a way that changes how we think about health forever. What you're about to hear is not hype, it's science, explained simply, with real meaning for real people. Inside your eyes live three powerful pigments, and they may decide how well you see and think. These pigments are called carotenoids. They come from plants, from nature itself. They give fruits and vegetables their bright colors. There are hundreds of carotenoids in the natural world, but only three matter most for the eye: lutein, zeaxanthin. What's special about them? The human body cannot make them. We must get them from food. And when we do, something amazing happens. These pigments travel through the body and settle deep inside the retina, right at the center of vision. They don't sit there quietly, they work. They protect the eye from damage, filter harmful light, and support visual performance. Even more fascinating, they also collect in the brain. Foods like leafy greens, colorful vegetables, and eggs are natural sources. Eggs, especially, are unique. They deliver these pigments in a form the body can easily absorb. That rich yellow color isn't decoration, it's nutrition. The problem: most people consume far less than the body actually needs. Even high-performing individuals often fall short. This gap between what we eat and what our eyes require is where vision problems quietly begin. Your retina works harder than almost any tissue in your body, and it needs protection. The retina uses massive amounts of oxygen every single day. That makes it powerful, but also vulnerable. Over time, light exposure, aging, and oxidative stress slowly damage delicate eye cells. This is where carotenoids step in. These pigments act like internal sunglasses. They absorb high-energy blue light before it harms the retina. At the same time, they work as antioxidants, helping neutralize damage from daily stress inside the eye. But their role doesn't stop there. The retina is actually an extension of the brain. So when these pigments protect the eye, they're also supporting brain tissue. This explains why researchers now see links between eye pigment levels and cognitive performance. Low pigment levels are not rare. In fact, studies show that even athletes and people who believe they eat well often have very low levels. Performance doesn't protect you from nutritional gaps. The eye gives us a rare advantage. Unlike the brain, we can directly measure pigment levels in living people safely and clearly. That's why the eye has become a window into brain nutrition. When pigment levels are low, vision quality drops. Contrast becomes weaker. Glare feels worse. Clarity fades often long before disease appears. One discovery shocked researchers more than anything else. When scientists began measuring eye pigments in people with memory decline, they found something alarming. Many Alzheimer's patients had almost zero protective pigments in their eyes. Almost none. This wasn't coincidence. These pigments come only from diet. When they're missing in the eye, they're missing in the brain too. Large population studies revealed a clear pattern. People with higher eye pigment levels performed better on memory, reaction time, and thinking tests, even without diagnosed disease. The connection was undeniable. What made this discovery so powerful is how early it shows up. Changes in the eye appear long before serious brain symptoms. That makes the eye one of the earliest warning systems we have. Researchers later confirmed the same pigments found in the retina are also found in brain tissue. People who had higher levels in their eyes also had higher levels in their brains. This changed everything. Eye health was no longer isolated. It became part of a much bigger picture: how nutrition shapes the brain, cognition, and aging itself. For eye care professionals, this opened a new door. Eye exams could now help identify deeper nutritional risks. The eye became not just a vision organ, but a marker of whole-body health. One discovery shocked researchers more than anything else. When scientists began measuring eye pigments in people with memory decline, they found something alarming. Many Alzheimer's patients had almost zero protective pigments in their eyes. Almost none. This wasn't coincidence. These pigments come only from diet. When they're missing in the eye, they're missing in the brain too. Large population studies revealed a clear pattern. People with higher eye pigment levels performed better on memory, reaction time, and thinking tests, even without diagnosed disease. The connection was undeniable. What made this discovery so powerful is how early it shows up. Changes in the eye appear long before serious brain symptoms. That makes the eye one of the earliest warning systems we have. Researchers later confirmed the same pigments found in the retina are also found in brain tissue. People who had higher levels in their eyes also had higher levels in their brains. This changed everything. Eye health was no longer isolated. It became part of a much bigger picture, how nutrition shapes the brain, cognition, and aging itself. For eye care professionals, this opened a new door. Eye exams could now help identify deeper nutritional risks. The eye became not just a vision organ, but a marker of whole body health. Not all supplements are equal, and many don't contain what they claim. One of the biggest problems researchers uncovered wasn't lack of interest, it was quality control. Many products failed to deliver the amount listed on the label. Some degraded quickly. Others were poorly absorbed. Carotenoids are fragile once removed from plants. If handled incorrectly, they break down. Protecting them requires precision, science, and testing. Studies found that more than half of tested products did not meet their stated content over time. That means people believed they were supporting their eyes, but weren't. This raised a serious concern. If doctors and patients rely on research, the products must match that science. Transparency became critical. Independent testing programs were developed to verify purity, stability, and accuracy. Products that passed showed consistent benefits in eye pigment levels and visual performance. This shift toward accountability marked a turning point. Eye nutrition moved from theory to measurable results. When quality was controlled, results became reliable. Vision improved. Contrast, sensitivity increased. Performance benefits followed. The lesson was clear. The science only works when the delivery works. Better, eye nutrition doesn't just change vision, it changes performance. In people with early vision decline, improved pigment levels, enhanced contrast sensitivity. Night glare reduced. Visual comfort improved. But the surprise came from athletes. Studies on shooters, gamers, and precision sports showed measurable performance gains after increasing eye pigments. Reaction time improved. Accuracy sharpened. Visual clarity increased under pressure. Even when participants felt unchanged, objective testing told a different story. Their eyes were processing information more efficiently. This wasn't just vision, it was brain speed. Researchers believe clearer visual signals give the brain more time to respond. Less noise, less strain, better performance. The same benefits appeared across ages. From young adults to older individuals, enriched eye pigments supported stronger visual function. Importantly, these changes didn't happen overnight. Eye tissue adapts slowly. Pigments build over months, not days, but once levels rise, benefits continue to grow. The eye becomes more resilient. The system works better. This is why nutrition is now seen as long-term investment, not a quick fix. The eye may be the earliest place where health speaks, if we learn to listen. What began as vision research expanded into brain health, inflammation, and even heart-related risks. Carotenoids showed effects beyond the eye, helping reduce markers of oxidative stress in the blood. This revealed something powerful. Nutrients that protect vision may also protect life itself. At the same time, lifestyle factors like sleep emerged as critical partners. Rest, recovery, and nutrition worked together, not separately. Even leading researchers admitted they had to relearn their own habits. Knowledge doesn't make us perfect. Change takes effort. Consistency matters. The biggest message is simple. The eye connects everything, from childhood development to aging brains, from daily clarity to long-term protection. What nourishes the eye nourishes the human system. This is why eye care is evolving. No longer reactive, no longer limited. It's becoming preventative, connected, and deeply human. Here at Vision Bright Official, this is the future we believe in. Clearer sight, stronger minds, and brighter lives, starting with the eyes.